Today at Singsa Mentorship Academy on Singsa or Cimetak Talks, we officially launch the parenting series, and they're going to run from today for September. Those are going to be a lifespan of four, 2 months. And with no objection, we expect you to be in and we guide you where possible and necessary. And if you feel like you can contact us, you can talk to us and we'll be with you. So we're going to define parenting. What is parenting? Parenting is the process of raising, promoting, and supporting the physical, emotional, social, cognitive development of a child to adulthood and across the lifespan. That means that the parenting involves raising, promoting, and supporting the physical, emotional, social, and cognitive development, cognitive of a child, rather cognitive of a child. Physical, supporting him or her from being the physical part of it. Emotional, habits, reactions, feeling, and everything. Social, making sure the environment that he or she is raised in is going to support him or her in realizing his dream. Cognitive, the mind, the mental processes within his mind that are going to be direct. That involves like conditioning and sort of they're going to be directed towards the dream he or she dreamed. Indeed, parenting doesn't stop from childhood, adulthood. It moves across the lifespan because no matter the age of a person, he still remains a child. So parenting starts from the day the day your child is brought in this world until he lives, until maybe you live. There are forces that are involved in parenting. We have one choice. So you're the parent, you must make a choice of which child you're going to bring in disorder and what is he or she going to do. Depending of the economic development of goals of a country, maybe the social setting, personal preferences, and maybe what you hear from him. That's choice. One. Second, we talk about consequences. You are the parent, you would have to analyze and see what's going to be the consequences or maybe of raising my kid in an environment maybe which might look toxic, maybe which is friendly. That's one. Maybe the punishment I inflict on the kid, how consequential are they, and maybe what I subject the kid, maybe the school, the what, and maybe the friends that she's growing up. You have to peruse through the consequences. They're going to be positive, negative. Maybe are they going to help in upbringing the child, or maybe they are going to find like they're distorting or maybe destroying the child. Maybe like you talk about if watching the TV, so maybe subjecting my kid to social media, is it going to be of a positive importance or negative importance in the future? Third, fourth, Third, with a, third, we talk about consistent. Probably in parenting, there are very many key cycles, maybe key steps that we talk about, maybe that we follow slow, that maybe there are very many cycles that we must move on to raise a great child. So, because every process must be moved on. Sorry. Let us take an example. Like you are the kid, as a parent, you don't want the child to use the phone. But instead of putting the phone on the table and saying today no phone, you are just get the phone and lock it. Let's say maybe even the TV, instead of you putting the TV on and leaving the remote and say today no watching TV, and maybe with that and implementing consistency, you just maybe today they don't, tomorrow you just find them, you don't talk like that. So probably if you say something that is helping to impact the behavior within the kid, you must practice it every day. If it's to read a novel per day, then it must be coupled with consistent as a parent. You must make sure that what you have directed your kid is going to be implemented daily. It doesn't maybe you need not to jump around, maybe you will just miss steps and all. But maybe that's one of the things that might be killing the generation that we are in because the parents are no longer consistent in the implementation of parenting tips and lifestyle. They are living just kids a bit of free range and they don't have time maybe most of the times for them. And lastly, we talk about care, 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 care. Dear parents, do you really care about your kid? That's a question I should ask. Yes, you're going to say you care your kid, but what is the essence of you caring your kid when you're bringing a housemaid who doesn't know English and you feel like your child should be a doctor, your child should be one of the best psychologists, your child should be a politician one day, your child should be what and what? Why should you employ a maid who doesn't know English just because you want to pay that maid 100,000? Now that could be that's one of the most senseless thing you can do as a parent, as long as you're able to pay for your kid in one of the best schools. That's why me myself I would just advise parents. It doesn't matter. Instead of you taking your kid to go in these best schools, we're going to pay for meals per term. Employ a home teacher that you're going to pay 700 or 500 per month and let her act as a housemaid. And that because there is that social, there that mental and maybe physical, maybe that behavior importance that you're going to get through employing that, because that person is going to raise your kids in the way that Jesus was in, through very many key principles. So he is going to keep your children aligned to the purpose rather than find distracted by the world. So caring for your kid involves providing the environment necessary for him or her to keep in the lane which you want, not to just in off. Mindset isn't just something that maybe you're just going to just dash. Mindset, to develop the mindset, the growth mindset, the great mindset of winners, it must be coupled with consistent. In our future episodes, we are going to talk about very many things like mindset, fixed growth, what and how they influence the children's behavior. And I think today we have introduced parenting, and we have talked key core for core parenting, key core parenting, the principle that we must follow. So in the next episode, we want to talk about we can talk about maybe qualities of a parenting of a parent, qualities of parent. What should the parent be? What should a parent be? What should be the qualities of a parent? So those are going to we talk about them, and we wanna see you today. So it's gonna be massive. Just tune in, and when I see everything is going to be one of the best educative episodes here at Sings and Leadership Academy. And I wanna wish you the best and thank you for your time. Thank you for being there. Together we can raise above to lift others, and together we can raise one of the best conscious generation ever in this world. I say thank you, and humbled. I'm really humbled and grateful for your time always. Thank you for today. Thank you for everything.